That's the way you master your craft. Nice form. Good technique on the...
Stand up! We must fight! Dax! Couple left me out to dry, had to crucify. Stab me in my back, you ain't my dog, you getting euthanized. Lying on the gang and speaking down, that shit is suicide. Black ain't no excuse, ain't getting off because we use. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastards. Wish me and meet your master, won't come less.
My clock doesn't stop until you submit it. Let's go. Nice work. Lock him down. Got to work there. Nice work. Lock him down. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Yeah, I like that pass. That's it. Don't stop now. 30 on the clock. Yes. Nice work today. That's how we roll.
I'm the wonder, I'm the thunder. When I follow me and I'm a son, you find the lungs to rhyme and describe upon you. I the gun, I gotta say an I caramba. I leave when I get deep in the script. On the beat, I'ma get geek in the mix. When a piece, if we get beef in the lips, I'ma get the heat and it be leaking a bit. I hail from the middle with a west, that's home. Nail every hit, get a guess, that's blown. The hell with a little bit of sales, I'ma kill it with a... Yeah, when I hit it with a tech, I'm gone. People think of my age, I mean that I'ma stop at this. Like my legacy, like in the Acropolis, all of you take it in your esophagus. To the people, I'm a freak show, but I really would damage your ego. When the beat goes finito, when the meat show, G.O.D. though. Gasser, the master, you made it with a slasher. The massacre is coming with a pastor, the pastor, body to the after, but faster. Pew! You heard me say, don't nobody want none. Don't nobody want none. In the midst of the fight, everybody want guns, so I go. And it been that way, and within that spring of disaster. When I rip and I flip and I bastard, I'm a plaster when I go faster. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastards. Wish me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past her. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastards.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Damian Maia! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 162 pounds. Fighting out of Nassau, Bahamas, Hurricane. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Are ready to go for round 1, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going in what is unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, huge block! He'll engage in a single collar tie.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. And potentially a critical takedown here. North-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Fighters back to their feet here.
Right hand punch. Ooh, what a punch.
So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming into it.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
Beautiful entry by Damian Maia. The opposition knows what's coming, DC, and yet more often than not, they can't stop the takedown. Connects with a right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. It won't take many of those. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over. He secured
might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Nicely done. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Maya's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Beautiful. Hey, you won that round big, okay? Huge. You got to keep going out there. Keep doing the same thing. Stick to the plan.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Ooh, what a punch.
Lane combination there outside. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no... And he gets the takedown.
He gets the takedown and falls right into side control, exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Maia gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a... fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Just out of range with that left hook. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
He blocks the punch. Oh, straight right. Swing and a big miss. Oh! Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has shown a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't show.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Oh!